One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't... change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Lemon. That's reeled in. It's Wallace. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there. Because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Lemon. Throws for the tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. Got his man quickly. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive movements.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative on this.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Navy!
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You've marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? And maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out, good field position, there's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
The Panthers offense will get the ball for the first time. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Pitt pushing the pace.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Oh, better look out! Let's chat for just a moment about Pittsburgh. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you've got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the...
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Back to throw, it's Lemon. Firing to the right, complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Punch it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, he'll throw it. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And Navy will go back on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Going right to work up top. Unloads it left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw, it's Lemon. Rushes on him. Gonna take a shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
And you can tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ellison. Quick spin on the run. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. He'll start this drive going to the air. Swings it out to his running back. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Panthers are in the hurry-up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll go back to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Panthers. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Navy offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. To the air, it's Lemon. Caught near the sticks, it's Ellison. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking deep. And that one's going to be knocked down incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. First play of the period will be a second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Quarterback extends the play. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
And I expect them after that incompletion to go for it here on fourth down again. I know they're in their own end of the field right now, but we talked to the coaching staff coming into this one. They said, we are going to be aggressive no matter what. We haven't seen the punter in this game yet for them, and I don't think you're going to see him here either.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Floats it out in space. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt.
Gashing the knee on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They're working that left side. He'll work his way down to the 28. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Catch in the middle, it's Clayton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And now on second down for this offense. To throw, it's Lemon. Scrambling away. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Shoots it to the left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And he missed it. No good. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit, but guys, still a 3-score ball game. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Gets it to him on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers.
There he goes. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Pitt right back to the line.
First down for the offense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Navy will go back on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Dropping back, it's Lemon. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Makes the grab. It's Ellison. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches. They find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Off play action. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now.
Nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do.
Turning on the Jets. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ellison. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. Defense trying to take it back. Man down. As the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. Turning it on to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Slips a tackle. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Gets the back moving. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
38, Navy 7.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be dragged down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Showing the arm strength down the left side. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Fires on the run. He's got it inside the 25. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. The type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. They're trailing by 21 to Akron. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Here's the handoff. Brings into the open. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Takes the handoff. It's Ellison. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll move the tight end. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot, right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come down with that.
The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Ellison. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job.
It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Miller. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Motion from the back. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Flips it out to the back. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Navy offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. Crosses to 40. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Now the play fake. Got his man downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs as the Wallace. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Offense needs a couple of yards on fourth down. Remember, they can get the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tight end now in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. So first down will open up the final period. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes the catch. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were...
There he goes. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to the toss. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Brings up third down.
Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And that is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right on the money. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
He lofts one down the sideline. Got it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Navy will go back on the attack. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game?
Turning it on! They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. The 20. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the 2nd level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in.
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It has been